Hello, everybody. This is Gregory Osborne, and I wanted to come to you and present to you a question, ask you a question, and that question is, why are non-lethal self-defense weapons exploding across the United States? Well, the reason I ask this question is because recent world events, news events that you're probably all familiar with, we've all in the last few months seen a lot of news coverage on recent riots in places like St. Louis and other places, and we've all seen law enforcement authorities using non-lethal self-defense weapons. You know, weapons such as things such as pepper sprays, mace, tasers, stun guns. All these types of weapons are legally classified as being non-lethal, meaning that they are supposedly used or actually used to facilitate a non-lethal or a non-fatal result. They're basically used to provide escape or prevention of bodily harm or theft of property by non-lethal means. What the public sometimes is not aware of, that most states in the United States allow, in other words, these types of items are legal for ordinary citizens to use for their self-protection or to prevent their theft of property or loss of property. And that's what my recent article, which once again is titled, "Why Are Non-Lethal Self-Defense Weapons Exploding Across the United States?" I'm in the self-defense or non-lethal self-defense weapons business, and my business deals with providing ordinary citizens the means of protecting themselves and their property through non-lethal measures. As the article here brings out, most people are not aware that in the 1990s, the use of these types of pepper sprays, these types of non-lethal weapons were actually authorized or brought into being by the FBI. And these weapons, we say weapons because they are classified as being self-protection weapons. Once again, non-lethal, however, unlike a handgun or a knife or any other weapon that's meant to cause permanent bodily injury. So my mission is to help as many people, ordinary citizens, as possible to defend themselves, to protect themselves against the violent criminals that are scourging the United States at this time, preying on the weak, the innocent, the defenseless peoples of the country. Especially something that's deeply concerning to me, because I have daughters of college age, and they go to community colleges. The problem on, especially on college campuses, is really exploding across the United States. People are sending their kids off to these schools, you know, in the hopes of getting that higher education, getting that better job in life, that better position in life. But what they don't realize is that on these campuses, these predators, these monsters out there, they're actually preying on your children. If you watch the news, you've probably seen how these college campuses are being just inundated with these violent attacks, these college campus rapes. In case you not aware of just how serious this problem is, in this recent article that I wrote, this brings to point out that over 4,000 college campuses have reported forcible sexual assault cases, and that was in 1914. And so if you think about 4,000 sexual assault cases being opened out of around 1,575 colleges, which is a small number out of the total United States, 4,000 sexual assault cases have been reported or opened. but that does not account for those cases that have been dismissed or dropped or simply not reported. Most attacks are not reported. So it's something very serious to think about when you send your children off to these college campuses. Are you providing them with the necessary tools to protect themselves, the necessary information to protect themselves? You see here we have a line, I carry a line of stun guns, non-lethal stun guns, of course. Things of this type, weapons of this type, can protect your children from being raped or killed or molested, or you just becoming victim to these savage predators that are roaming college campuses all around the country. So that's something to really think about. Pepper spray is also very handy to have if you're going to send your children, especially your daughters, off to colleges where these predators are waiting to take advantage of them and to harm them. And contrary to popular belief, most of these attacks are not committed by people that they don't know. Most of these attacks are actually committed by associates, so-called friends, boyfriends, girlfriends. These are the people that are closest to your children, and these are the ones that are doing the most harm according to the stats and the news reports that are coming out. So, like I said, non-lethal measures can be provided, do exist for your child to have, which are totally legal in most states. There are a few states in which you have to read up on the laws, but for the majority of the states, these types of weapons are very handy to have and to provide your children with. Not only that, but yourself as well. How many times have you been walking to your car late at night, or you've been walking to your house late at night? Wouldn't it be nice it would be very beneficial, I should say, to have some form of protection handy in case someone's to jump out at you or to try to harm you. So my company, Osborne Protection Services, provides these types of weapons for your protection and the protection of your loved ones. Also, another thing that's highly prevalent today and being reported all across the news media is domestic violence. How many people have you known, or do you know, maybe you yourself have been a victim of domestic violence? Wouldn't it be nice to, well, I shouldn't say wouldn't it be nice, it would be very beneficial for you to have some form of protection other than lethal firearms or knives to protect yourself, because if you use those, of course, who's to say that you will not be charged with murder or some kind of serious criminal offense, whereas pepper sprays, stun guns, these things are perfectly legal to use, especially for women in domestic violence situations, even men in domestic violence situations. Domestic violence is being reported on such a scale today that it's not even considered strange or unexpected nowadays. Most people presume that if you're in a relationship with another person, that eventually you will be attacked by that person. You may even be killed by that person. So instead of being overpowered and beaten, even killed, you can, without risk of fatal measures, like I said, protect yourself. You can get that maniac off of you and protect yourself without actually having to resort to fatal measures. That's just another instance that non-lethal protection can help you. All lives do matter. In this case, save yours. Save your own life. Don't wait for the police to get there, because most times they will get there too late. So I just wanted to make this short video, introduce you to my company, Osborne Protection Services. And remember, crime stalks us all. And what my company provides is 100% family protection and security. My line also provides home protection and security, cameras, alarms, window alarms, door alarms, things of that nature to prevent these criminals from breaking into your home and stealing your valuables. So once again, if you're at all proactive, which we all should be, we have to be proactive in protecting ourselves and our property. Visit my site, osborneprotectionservices.com. Look over my product line and get yourself protected. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't be a victim of crime, because the stats are showing us that each and every one of us will eventually become a victim, or become attacked, be attacked, or have a home broken into, or some of that nature. So let's all be proactive, protect ourselves, especially women on these college campuses. Like I said, I have daughters that go to college, and I equip each one of them, both of them, with stun guns and pepper sprays and these types of things to protect themselves. And most important, I send them off to college with the knowledge that these situations can happen. I talk to them about these situations, make sure they're prepared. So you should do the same for your children. And once again, my name is Gregory Osborne. My company is Osborne Protection Services. Go there, osborneprotectionservices.com, and look over my product line and get yourself and your children and all your loved ones protected. Thank you all very much. Hope you have a happy, blessed, and safe day. Talk to you later.